Hello, stream. Hello, players.
Hello.
After a haunting battle inside the Forge Flagon, the party was able to lay the dead to rest. Although the night seemed lost, the ghosts of the Waystone's orphans were saved from the clutches of Mama Esther. The ghost of Gilrendir, the original owner of the tavern, has promised to watch over his bar and its new owners. As Lathander's light crests over the horizon and into the windows of the Forge Flagon, players, what would you like to do?
Oh, shite. That was fucking crazy.
Wait, had we gone to bed and now
Yes.
we're waking up? Okay.
Yes.
We've
How
got
close
the-
are we to opening?
Well, that's up to you guys. You are ready to open up today.
Oh God.
We've got a couple of holes in the floors and walls that we need to get patched first.
Probably.
Oh no,
Fra-
that happened in a dream sequence.
We'll since we're behind, all of the damage that was done to the Forge and Flagon last night is not there.
Oh,
Oh.
perfect.
Yay. Thanks, DM.
It was dead. It was going to be a dream sequence anyway.
Oh, fair.
Well, okay. That works for me.
First things first, when I wake up from my dream that
Oh yeah,
I had,
you had your dream.
I would like to take a look at my Book of Shadows. What is it up to today?
Did we already do the map?
Yes.
Okay.
Just the compass.
Gotcha. At this point, the compass rose is fully formed, and you can start to see the compass rose is in the bottom right corner of a page, and those when you fold it out, those two pages are starting to form into a sort of map.
Okay.
You can see like rough outlines of like mountains and stuff. It's all pretty vague right now, but you can tell that it is some sort of map.
Okay. Perfect. I'm not gonna get super specific on this, but I just want to spend some time, like, trying to get to know, Zephyri, the sword. Did I say that right?
Okay. Yes.
Sort of experiment with how to make her make music and things like that.
Gotcha. Why did I move from that page? No. Are you looking like personality-wise? What she can do?
Both.
Gotcha. Ability-wise, Zephyri is basically she's just she's literally a rapier that does 1d10 slashing damage.
And I've got that in my D&D Beyond, so yeah.
Yep. The music portion is basically the wind cantrip that sorcerers get. You can control the wind around her, and she'll play whatever you want. You can cast the second.
Oops, sorry. Is that concentration?
No,
Okay.
not the music part. Whenever you cast, you can also cast Gust of Wind with her as a second level spell. I believe it's once per day, and that's in your list of spells.
Okay.
It says at will, but it's once per day.
Okay, cool.
As far as personality wise, I'll get back to you.
Okay, that works.
Okay. And she does not talk.
Right.
She communicates through emotions.
Emotions, yep.
Yep.
Perfect. That's all I wanted.
Okay.
For, before we open.
Gilgamesh,
Yeah.
are we
Yes.
all set? Are we opening today?
I don't know, man. Like, okay, so Gilgamesh is freaking out. Gilgamech's got a paper bag he's breathing into. Berndry, good question. Where's Theo? I need to talk to Theo. Theo,
Yes, what?
does my hair look okay? Did I put on too much eyeliner? Oh God, did we check to see if the torch sconces have torches in them and that they're working?
Does Gilgamesh
Should we keep the curtains drawn or should we open them? Are the mises and plazas in place? The mises are not in
The
place. I
what?
need to get this place is just, it's not ready at all. We can't
Gil,
wait
are
today.
you
We're
are
gonna
you
have to
wearing
postpone this by a couple of months?
Gil? Are
Yeah.
you wearing your new cloak?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, no, not if I'm gonna manage the restaurant.
Okay, I got you. It's made of dead rats. So
Yeah,
you
dead
probably
rats.
don't.
Not a good look. No, I'm wearing my vest and my bow tie and I got my pocket watch and my nice button-up shirt under.
Okay.
Got my hair all slicked back. I put way too much grease in it. It's dripping on the floor when I walk around.
While Gilgamesh has his back turned, I'm gonna prestidigitation so his hair is much less greasy.
Yeah, it's still
What happened
very
to my grease?
slick. You bastard!
You look better now, trust me.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Oh, aye.
I liked it better with the grease.
Is everybody here to work? Where's Stab Girl?
Stab girl.
We need her to serve the tables.
All right. Did they come back? Did they come back for us to tell them that they got the job?
No, that you told them to come back today.
Oh,
Welcome.
fucking shite! We're so bad at this.
We haven't even trained them at all. They don't even know what the menu is. I don't even know what the menu is.
Do we have a menu?
We don't even have a menu.
Let me be clear. You guys can open today. You can open whenever you want,
Oh.
but you are ready to open.
Aye.
I should have been more clear. I'm sorry.
Y'all just had a fucking meltdown over nothing. Oh.
It's not over nothing. This is my life.
With that, you guys hear a knock on the door.
No. I'll go to the door. I'll go to the door. I'll open it. Hello.
Okay. With this, Brondry, you open the door. BP, will you pull up the Discord chat to show chat what this character looks like?
Yes. The pinned messages are not in there. They're over here. Which character?
The one with the girl with red hair. Do you see her?
She should be the first.
There she is.
Boom.
First one.
There she is.
You see this girl in front of you, much less scowly. She's seems to be happy, as close as I could get. Hi. Fuck, what was her name? I got it. Hold on. Kai. Hi, I'm Kai. I heard that you were opening a new bar, and I wanted to come by and offer my services.
Oh. What can you do?
Well, anything you ask, really. I have a long list of references, and she pulls out this laundry list of places that she's worked at. Notably, the last entry is the Yawning Portal.
Oh.
I'd like to roll an insight check on her.
Go for it. Do you want to insight her and her piece of paper?
I don't think I can
insight the piece of
paper.
paper.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Somebody else read the thing.
Someone who can read her resume.
Yeah, I'd like to take a look-see doodle over the resume.
Okay. Make a investigation check.
All right.
Gilgamesh, you do the insight.
Oh, I got an 11 on that. Beard Princess, I don't think we can see the rolls.
Not right now. Not yet. Hang on.
Oh.
She seems very confident in her. She stands very. Her posture's very nice. Her voice doesn't betray any nervousness. Her resume seems legit.
It certainly looks like a resume, I assume.
It does.
Nice.
It has words on it and everything.
Yeah.
It's real impressive. If you mind me asking, This says here that you used to work at the Yawning Portal?
I did up until about a week ago.
And, Theo?
What?
That's so rude.
No.
What happened?
I mean, Gil.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, you're the shitty little goblin.
Yeah.
That's me. And proud.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. The yawning portal is a little dangerous sometimes. I'm looking for a place with far less troll attacks and
Oh.
things coming out of the basement, like monsters and things.
How do you feel
Oh, we
about
just have
ghosts?
ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like, as soon as she says things coming out of the basement, I like shock up a little bit. I kind of look over at Drake like,
Now, hang on. We've only got one ghost now, and he's pretty friendly.
Oh, ghosts
like
are fine. Yeah.
he's actually kind of cute.
Oh,
His name's Gil Senpai. He's been teaching me how to make drinks.
that's
Gil Senpai.
Yeah.
What
I'm
does
Gil.
that mean?
He's Senpai.
it's elvish.
Is it sort of a pie?
I think so.
Oh.
What's a senpai?
I think that's how he died. He got made into a pie.
Oh,
No,
that's awful.
sin pie.
Happens to the
That's
best.
Oh,
sin.
so it's a sinful pie. Okay.
Yes,
Oh,
the sinful
right. I mean, aren't all pies sinful? Just a little bit.
We should serve pie.
Oh,
But
that's
not
a good
out
idea.
of Gil, right?
Yeah. Wait, no.
Oh, right.
Sorry, Theo. While
Yes.
this commentary is happening, you get a sense of annoyance from Zephyr.
Good. Me too.
Just like if a sword could audibly sigh. Oh wait, this one can. You just like the wind blowing behind your back kind of goes.
Yeah, same though. I feel you.
So,
That's her personality, just like all snark.
Good.
at the
We'll get
yawning
along great.
at the yawning portal, what did you do there?
I was sorry. Gil, her name is Kai.
Kai.
K. Yes, Kai. Sorry, I just want to make sure I spelled it right. She was a waitress.
Waitress.
Barmaid. She cooked sometimes. Really anything that Durnan needed her to do.
Hey, Gilgamesh, could you come with me just a second out to the back here? Just have a little chat here. Just
Yeah.
a wee bit.
Be right back.
Okay, I'll be here on the porch.
It's on your mind, Brindry.
Let her in the fuck.
It's real cold.
I escort her into the building.
All right,
Thanks.
Gilgamesh.
Yeah.
So, this woman has quite a bit of experience. Her resume is extremely impressive, especially at the Yawning Portal. Extremely successful establishment.
Fuck that place.
You might have some bad blood with Mr. Durnan, but you know, it's very successful. You know, it was. Anytime we've been in there, it's a real hopping place.
He feeds children to trolls. But yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. If
Right.
you can work there for an extended time, you've proven that you can handle volume,
Right. So,
and that's what we need.
and we're not going to be able to be here all the time. It seems.
No.
I hold another job. I'm going to be working the forge whenever we get one out front, right? Or in the back, wherever the courtyard is. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
So, what would you think about making her something like a house manager?
Are you kidding?
I am. And then he has this sort of like pensive look, like maybe he said something out of turn, like, fuck.
Just got all these big business cards made.
Right, but are you going to be able to be here every day, day in, day out, to run the flow of things?
That was the plan. I don't have anything else going on.
Uh,
Kind of lying low. I've got bounties on my head in several cities. I've made enemies of thieves' guilds, prisoners, sailors, all kinds of miscreants.
so
A
you
giant
think,
beholder.
Beholder.
There's
the
that
least of my
voice in my
problems.
head again, popping in whenever he feels like it.
Sorry.
There he is
That's
again!
called
What the
intuition.
hell?
We all have it.
Wait, you heard it
It's
too?
called a conscience.
You're just all schizophrenic. I will not be the conscience of this group. I'm afraid.
So,
It's on your hands.
That's fair. I do have to like put you guys through hell. So, anyway, back to the roleplay.
so,
Yeah.
I guess
okay.
just, yeah, right?
I'll meet you halfway here. Assistant manager.
All right, I think that's a good start. If something comes up, we could put her in charge.
Sounds good.
All right. Meeting adjourned. It's nice doing business with you. And he goes to
Yeah, meeting adjourned.
shake his hand awkwardly.
But
like,
we gotta put her through the paces. You know, we don't want to just hire her on the spot. We want her to think that we know what we're doing. So we gotta. Yeah, I shake his hand. We need to pretend to like go through the ropes and do the interview and all that.
Oh, God,
So I'll do
Yeah,
that. I'll ask her all the interview questions. I'm assuming she has good answers.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you guys want to skip that part,
yes,
she is
please.
she is tailor made for this job.
Good. All right.
After you guys do the interview, you Snarf and Angry Orc Girl,
Kara.
Kara.
Kara and Kai. That's going to be weird to remember. They show up. The stabby gnome is nowhere to be found. She doesn't show up during the day.
That is probably for the best.
That's fair.
I had a good
Can I
feeling
Get the
about
job.
her.
Snarf pops up. I'm sorry for
Yeah, Snarf. The kitchen's yours. Go in there, set it up however you want it.
and just
Wait!
runs
And he'll
into-
grab him by the collar.
He's just like running midair.
I'll bring him up real close and be like, Snarf,
Yeah. Broundry, right?
Brundery is correct.
Yeah.
I don't want to see any of these doors exploded.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't want to see anything else coming from outside the kitchen into the kitchen. You use the meat we give ya.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And please keep the place clean.
Yeah. You got it, boss.
All right, I'll let him go.
Wait. Can I still set up traps if they don't explode?
No traps.
No. Okay.
If we need some traps, we'll let you know. Does that work for you?
Wait, how about this?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Rat traps. Can you trap rats?
I can catch rats.
Okay, here's the thing. We need the rat traps to be not visible to customers.
Okay. What if I'm the rat trap?
That's fine.
Okay.
You can eat
Don't
as many
put the
rats as you want.
rats in the food.
Okay. Save the rats for me. Use meat for everything else.
I think we're on the same page.
I think he's
Okay.
getting it.
Okay. Got it. Yep.
By the
I just turned
gods,
it to
I hope
Gilgamesh
we're on
for a
the same
second.
page. Oh,
He just
God.
darts into the kitchen.
So Kai,
Oh,
yeah, that's
God.
our head chef, Snarf. As you can tell, he's really experienced.
I've only met kobolds like swarming out of the yawning portal, so that was a much better experience than have had in the past. So
He's surprisingly articulate for a kobold.
yeah, most of them just kind of snarl and
Yeah.
eat things.
Yeah.
He's the cook, though. Are you sure that's up to health codes and stuff?
No.
Oh, you're right! And I go run back into the kitchen and I slam open the door and I'm like, you wash your damn hands, right, Snarf?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. And then I go back to the group. He washes his hands. It's all right.
Oh, that's good.
Wait, you have to wash your hands?
My God, Gilgamesh.
Drake, what did you say?
So I don't think he washes his hands. Have you smelled him?
Who, Gilgamesh?
Oh, Gilgamesh smells disgusting.
I have smelled him, and it is
Hey, I
not
cleaned
pleasant.
up.
He did.
I
He's
cleaned up
just
really good
still
today.
Still greasy.
I smell like goblin. It's my natural
Right.
musk. If you were a lady goblin, you'd think I'd smell awesome.
If.
I'll take your word for it.
Right. So, do we want... Are we opening this place today? Are we ready for this?
Kara kind of pops up. am I hired?
Oh, yes, you are.
Oh, okay. We just kind of focused on the.
What are you
kobold
standing
for a
outside
second.
for? Get in here.
I already let
Okay.
him in.
Yeah, no, I was here. She was like standing awkwardly in the corner, waiting to be addressed.
Yeah, Kara.
So are we for sure opening today?
Do we have menus?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
We
then
didn't actually do any
we
of the
can't open
practical
today if we don't
stuff.
have menus. We need to spend today putting together a menu. We need a bar program. We need the kitchen. Because we can't just bring people in here and sit them down and say, "Hey, we have food and we have drinks," and not.
What do
be
you
able
want?
To tell
We'll
them what
make
we
it
have.
for you.
Okay.
I need you guys to. If you guys are going to have a successful business, I need to know how you are going to be promoting the opening of the Forge Flagon. The actions that you take in promoting it will determine how much gold you make this week.
So Kier, I thought about this actually. I went over to the Bookworms Horde and I put out a big order for a whole bunch of flyers. And I figured you could just fly around the city and just drop them in mass quantities everywhere.
I actually had the same idea.
Perfect. And then we can have a big old sign, the Forge and Flagon grand opening soon.
Ish.
Soonish.
I think I'll spend today making our tavern sign.
Okay.
I do want to point out that if we go with that plan, we will be subject to a fine of up to 2 gold points and an edict.
Yeah, whatever. I'll pay 2 gold.
It's fine.
Theo?
Yeah.
You're a pretty good singer, right?
I'm not a singer, but I can play 4 instruments. And I can do card tricks, but y'all knew that.
What if you put on a performance out in like the marketplace or something, brought some people around, say, "Oh, if you want to see more of my show, come to the Forge and Flagon tomorrow night."
I can do that. GM, what are the laws about busking in Waterdeep? I did not read the legal code. I don't think I will.
From my knowledge of the legal code, there is nothing
I have it
against it.
It doesn't appear like there's nothing specifically about operating a business without a license.
No,
So,
you
looks like
guys
you're
have
good.
you guys have paid your guild fees. You can promote it however you want, as long as it doesn't end up in someone being dead
All right.
or being hurt.
Never mind.
Yeah.
We'll
Or
find
being
a way.
controlled.
You might not want to do it right in front of another bar.
Drake's
would-
like, "Oh, there goes my idea."
I was just gonna kill
I do
people.
have an idea though of what I want to do.
What's that?
I'm gonna go to bars
Okay.
and then like start drinking with people and be like, "This place is okay, but it's pretty shitty compared to this one place."
Perfect. So
Ooh.
who wants to go first on their influencing checks?
I'm doing nothing but making a sign all day, so I will.
Okay.
I want to go last because I have a surprise.
I'll
Okay.
go first because in addition to just flying over the city, there's someone I want to visit.
Kier, which are you doing first?
There is no reason why I could not leave a trail of flyers on my way to and from this person, is there?
That's perfectly fine. Since Gil had the flyers made, I'm going to have you roll with advantage on
Okay.
this. Just roll me a perception or investigation check
Okay.
to figure out where the best places to put these flyers are.
Oh yeah, rocket sauce. Got it. Here's one. Sorry, this is perception. not advantage.
Okay.
Jesus,
And-
okay.
With advantage.
Nice.
So there you go.
Okay, so that's a 25. So basically how this works is you guys roll some numbers that will add up into me rolling a d20 to determine, a percentile dice, I think. Yes. I roll percentages to figure out how much gold you guys are going to make. Since Kier got above a 25, or sorry, above a 20, you guys get advantage on the income roll.
Nice.
So Kier, you are flying over. You can see where the masses of people are starting to gather during the day, and you just bombard them with flyers for the Forge Flagon.
Ah,
Who are you going to visit?
I wanted to visit. Damn it! I had her name mere moments ago. Our Cirrus friend.
Oh,
Delphi.
Delphi.
Gotcha.
Thank you. Yes. All I could think of was Athens, and I was like, nope, wrong.
Nope.
Yes. So I was going to go visit Delphi and make sure that she was warm and fed, and let her know that we have a place. You know, a calamity has transpired. And as far as we know, we're ghost free. So if she ever wants to join us, there's always a place for her.
Okay. That's nice of you to offer, Kier, but the ghost was only one problem, and that you guys will have to face.
All right. Well, I suppose. Thank you for the one.
I don't know what's going to happen, but it hasn't happened yet.
All right. I will keep that in mind. In the meantime, want to go for lunch?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay, cool. And I will treat her to a lunch in a place with a fire.
Okay. You guys have a nice sit-down dinner. Do you go to just somewhere that is warm and has food, or somewhere like upscale?
Somewhere that is warm and has food. Somewhere that can keep like kind of home cooked food. Something simple, but that'll keep her like flush with calories for a while.
Gotcha. Like a mom and pop shop.
Yeah, kinda.
Delphi's pretty like she's fucking homeless, so she's really dirty, she's really unkempt.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure like you didn't take her to somewhere in the noble district.
A high-end,
yeah.
no.
I assumed Kier wouldn't do that because
Yeah.
he's not that type, but
He's also not that clean.
well, that's true.
He takes a bath by rolling around in the dust.
He's dirty as shit. Okay. Let's see. Drake. Spend your day going around to other bars. Roll me a persuasion check.
I think I have +0.
Oh, F.
Oh no, I got +2.
Hell yeah. Fucking half elves, dude.
Well, at least it wasn't a 1, I guess.
Well, that's fair. Honestly, you get some people, but at other bars, they just kind of brush you off like, fuck you, this is my favorite bar. What are you talking about? Like, I don't give a shit about your Forge and Flagon, blah, blah, blah.
I'll get
Rude.
drunk.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw. It like you start drinking at like 8 o'clock and you're wasted by 10. You're just like
Mood.
8
like,
a.m.
contemplate my
or
life.
8 a.m. or 8 p.m.
8 a.m.
Oh my
Good.
god.
On the other
Just-
hand, bonus points to Waterdeep for being so forward thinking that they have bars open at 8 in the morning.
Well, it's
Hell
more
yeah.
like they're open for like breakfast and stuff, but like they'll serve booze if they have to.
I'm gonna start like walking down the street, going like, "Forge and Flagon, Forge."
Does he get the hinder action for that?
No. That's funny. Okay. Gilgamesh, did you want to do anything besides your
Yeah, so
flyers?
I've got Kai and Kara here. Is it
Okay.
Kara or Kara? Sorry, I forgot.
Kara.
Kara.
Oh, my bad.
Yep.
Kara? I don't know.
Ooh. Right.
Anyway.
Drake drank in character. Take a sip.
Please don't drink as much as he did in character.
Uh,
Make
At
sure
least
you've
right
got
now.
a good way to get.
So Gil, you've got Kai and Kara.
And I've got my cloak made of dead rat skins and stuff. That gives me advantage on smell checks.
Okay.
So will that help my palate when I'm coming up with cocktails and like tasting things? Will that help?
Since smell is like connected to taste, yeah, sure.
Perfect. Because I've never had good taste at all or very much taste. But
Gotcha.
now that I've got this extra smelling power, everything that I smell and taste is just completely overwhelming to me.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
it would be more. It's like you have the like with advantage since you have no smell to begin with. You have the capacity of a normal human to smell things, but for
Holy
you,
shit.
it's like, oh my god.
Yeah. It's like a whole new world. I can't even describe the emotions that are going through me right now.
It's like
We need to come up.
Just wait
Yeah.
till you taste Snarf's food.
It's
No,
like
I already did.
It's like Daredevil with hearing.
Yes, but with smell.
Yes.
So for this, I need you to make a. Ooh, I guess just a Constitution check. I don't know how to do health things. Let's do Constitution.
Constitution.
I like it. What am I rolling for?
To taste all of the things to figure out what's going to be the best.
Taste all
Okay.
of the things.
And they have experience, right?
Yes, they do.
Perfect.
So with a 12, that'll help you out a little bit on the income roll. I'm not sure what to call it yet. Anyway, profit roll. There we go.
So can the three of us kind of put our heads together and come up with a menu in this one day?
You could, yes, with that roll, you could scramble something together. If anybody checks, you're basically like Kai is just basically copying the yawning portal, and Kara is actually pretty good with like knowing natural like herbs and things to put to gather for food. Like she knows what she's talking about when spice comes up, and she's able to like mix it up so it's not like, oh, you guys are just copying the yawning portal, blah blah blah.
Perfect.
So yeah, you're able to come up with something.
All right. After that, I got real drunk.
So
Okay, you are also drunk.
before I head over to Embrick and Ovi at the Steam and Seal, the one thing that I request on the menu is a dwarven breakfast. Big old greasy heaping plate of eggs, bacon, sausage, toast, waffles, pancakes, and a little bit of hair of the dog. Hangover's cure, works every time.
You got it, buddy.
Thank you. Reminds me of home. All right, I'll hold out. I have.
And we also have to do our own house-made Bloody Mary.
Oh, good.
All right. I don't know what that is, but I'll give it a try. I'll try anything with alcohol in it at least once.
You'll love it.
Theo, please make me a performance check to see if you can pull people into the flagon.
+5.
I think it is, but let me double check. Did our proficiency go up last time?
No,
No.
It does not.
but your ability score might have gone up.
It did not because I'm multi-classed. So it should be a +5 still. Sorry, I thought I had this pulled up, but then, tablet.
5?
Yes.
Here we go. Oof.
Wow!
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm still trying to get used to making the sword do music. So
You can, as you are in the town square or a square that you pick, multiple squares, you try to get Zepsuri to sing. It's more like it's not. It's nothing on either of your parts necessarily. It's just like you guys are new, not really sure how to mesh well with each other. But luckily, it's not it's not that bad. You do like you can tell that people are interested, just not as much as you're used to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure
that
there's a
makes
point
sense.
in time where, Theo's doing his thing and then gets hit in the face with a flyer.
Oh.
Like the wind picks up. He's trying to control the sword, and the wind picks up, and it just blows all these flyers into his face.
Thanks, Kier. Thanks.
Yo, welcome.
You get a sense. You get like a sense from Zepsuri, like annoyance and frustration directed at the bird.
Good.
Brontry, it is up to you now.
All right. So after having my conversation with Gilgamesh, I'll head on over to the Steam and Steel for my daily work, and I'll say, who's there right now? Are they both?
Yeah, Avi and Embrick are there. Avi's dealing with customers right now. Some dude wants to buy this huge, like, gaudy, custom-made suit of plate mail. It doesn't look very, like, from what he's describing, it doesn't seem like it would protect him very much, because it's so, like, gaudy and awful.
It's ceremonial armor, not functional.
He basically wants ceremonial armor.
Right. Avi, I'll be in the back.
Yeah, go. Yep, go. And he goes back to trying to get this dude out of his
I'll
shop.
go through and I'll go, Embrick!
Ah, shit!
I've got
What?
a very important project to work on today.
Okay, what?
After we finish what we're doing, I'm going to make the tavern sign to the Forge and Flagon. We open tomorrow.
That's great. I saw the construction. I was wondering when you guys were going to open up.
Are you going to be there at the grand opening?
Well, I assume that you're going to invite the entire neighborhood.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone's invited. The whole damn city is invited.
Well,
because we're a business that with non-discriminatory, or equal opportunity employers.
Well, true, but you do still have the right to refuse service to people who, are beholders or.
If Zenithor wants to make this tavern his preferred place to kick one back, then, I heard he's got a lot of gold.
Yeah, but he also has a lot of eye lasers and.
Is
crazy.
Oh my god, I'm already drunk today. Holy shit. Alright. We reserve the right to refuse service.
As long as he pays.
Exactly, as long as he pays,
And
Gold
doesn't
is
kill
gold.
us.
That's I can't refute you on that one, I guess, but
Right? I mean, right now you've got some jack off out in the lobby there asking for some gaudy piece of shit armor. I mean, are you gonna refuse that? No, you can charge him out the ass for something that's not gonna protect his hide from a hole in the ground.
No, I mean, I'm gonna charge him double for his piece of shit armor. It's fine.
Exactly. So what we got to work on today?
He lists off a bunch of repairs. Part of the City Watch has brought in all of their like dull short swords and things. Basically just a bunch of repairs.
Great. I'll have this knocked out soon, then I can start on my sign. I'm very excited, can you tell?
Yes, I can. Please make me a Smith's Tools check.
Yes! Intelligence?
Yes.
I'm going to have, I guess either, is Embrick helping me, or should I have, Heinrich help me?
I would say the repairs don't take you guys very long to make.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Embrick and Abi would probably take the rest of the day off, so it'd probably just be you and Heinrich.
All right, so I am going to have Heinrich help me Give me the help actions. That's advantage, right?
Yes.
All right. Smith tools 22 and 21. All right. So I have an image for everybody.
One second. So since you got above 20 but didn't get a natural 20, it would be advantage on the roll again. So just to see if you get something else, I'll give you double advantage if not. But roll your check again, real quick.
Oh. 21 again.
I mean with advantage. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So 4 checks. Got it. 24.
Gotcha. Okay.
This is a dope ass sign, everybody.
It is a dope ass sign.
It's really cool.
You show everybody while I figure out how much money you'll make this week.
Well, everybody, I would like to officially announce the emblem for the Forge Flagon. Boom.
So with the rolls that you guys did and all the promoting that you guys did throughout the week, by the end you're only going to make about 20 gold in profit, but you do cover the guild fees, paying everybody, paying Kara and Kai and Snarf, although Snarf just really wants a place to live,
And endless rats.
yes, and endless rats. So basically you cover all of your expenses and you make 20 gold.
Hell yeah. I mean, for a brand new business on opening day, fuck yeah.
Well, opening week.
Opening.
Yeah, the fact that we
week?
broke even is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm adding that to the party funds. So no.
Oh wait, we don't have a big event for the opening day.
I mean, that's what I was about to ask. Do you guys want to do that?
Definitely, we want to go door to door around the neighborhood and invite all of our friends.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna especially go to Ironside. Oh, speaking of which, I would like to specifically go invite Ironside from Ironside's Hearty Foodstuffs.
Duncan?
Yes.
Okay.
Donuts.
Book
one.
Drexel for a dagger throwing contest.
Yes.
Coven guy, you have no idea how accurate that will be in a couple.
No.
So you go over to Ironside's Hearty Foodstuffs. He is there, doing grocer things.
Right. Duncan.
Hi, hello.
Right. Hello.
I should probably do my dwarf voice.
I'm a bit Wait, what do you mean dwarf voice? Are you not actually a dwarf?
Oh no, I'm a dwarf. It's fine.
Oh, okay. All right. Good. Cool. No doubt. Right.
He's a mimic. He's a fucking mimic.
Oh God.
Sorry, keep going.
So I'm sure.
Hey, Browntree, what brings you here?
I'm sure you might have heard that the Forge Flagon's up and running for ready for business. We're gonna be opening tomorrow.
Yeah, your little kobold friend came over here and bought all of my food. I wasn't for sure if he was actually with you.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, it was quite jarring, actually.
Right. So I'm glad that we could help each other out.
Oh, of course.
The
kobold is with you, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's weird. Okay. I know he's a little temperamental. I'd say a little hyper.
Fucking crazy, if you say.
I was trying to be a little bit more tactful, but fucking crazy is very very apt. I'd say.
Are you guys speaking in Dwarvish or Common?
Oh, Dwarvish, absolutely.
Okay, gotcha. I was gonna say Duncan has a tendency of cursing in Dwarvish, but if you're speaking in Dwarvish, he's just talking normally.
Oh, I mean, yeah, like curse words are taught in elementary schools in Dwarvish. I mean,
oh yeah, it's like a rite of passage. Yeah.
Yeah.
They use them like periods. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you're, like It's considered unacademic to not use curse words in the dwarf.
Oh, of course.
language.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's
When
actually
you-
it's actually rude to not curse at people.
Right?
When you get a dwarven telegram, it's just like, on my way. Fuck. Do not leave until I arrive. Fuck.
Love you. Fuck.
It gets misinterpreted all the time.
People think dwarvish are so rude.
that has interesting complications for a dwarf learning common for the first time. Like, oh, how you doing, you stupid fucker? How you doing today? Oh, why didn't you go fuck yourself? I love ya. I can't
getting
tell if he
emotional.
likes me. I can't
Whiplash.
tell if he loves me. Anyway,
All right.
back to
All right,
Ironside.
so yeah, but back to the thing.
So Ironside, I'd like to. Ironside, I'm sorry. It's the name of your business, and Duncan, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
So, I wanted to personally invite you to opening night, as one of the only other dwarfs on the block. It's been nice to speak, my mother tongue again. I don't get a lot of opportunities, and I also had a sort of personal question to ask if you had a moment.
Also, if you ever want to have a good conversation in Dwarvish, Milo down the street, he's actually fluent in Dwarvish.
Oh, he's wonderful. He's so nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
warms
pretty
my
sure
heart.
he cheats at Dragon Chess, though. I still haven't beaten the fucker.
I'm pretty good. Hey, you're getting me sidetracked. Give me just a second.
Sorry. Your question. Sorry.
Right. I wanted to ask if you had ever seen something that looks like this. And he'll take, Bronder, he takes out his maker's mark and shows it to him. Have you ever seen anything like this before?
I can't say that I have.
Alright.
It's old. Is it a family crest?
Something like that.
No, I'd never seen it. Looks fucking cool.
I'm pretty partial myself. I actually based the sign for the Forge and Flagon off of it.
Ah.
And you can tell from Duncan's accent that he's not from the area that Brondry's from.
Right. Okay.
Different dwarf clan.
In that case, since I know that Milo is fluent in Dwarvish and owns a place dedicated to learning and knowledge, I might go ask him about it.
He'd be the person to ask.
I think I might make that my next stop for the invitation to the Forge and Flagon.
Well, I'll see. When is the party?
Tomorrow.
Aye, shit.
Right!
Well, it'll close. Do I need to close up shop early or
when do you usually close?
insert time?
No,
No,
actually, it's gonna be at insert time.
I'll be fine.
Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna go pay Milo a visit.
Okay.
Thank you, Duncan. I really appreciate you.
Aye, no problem.
You're a pretty good fucker.
Aye, get out of here, you bastard.
Oh, you cheeky fucker. Alright.
He smacks your ass on the way out.
Ooh!
No, he doesn't. I'm sorry.
Oh, damn it!
So you go over to Milo's.
Yeah. I'll see if
Um,
anyone... I'll stop by the Forge and Flagon first real quick and see if anyone wants to go with me.
I would actually.
You want to go?
Yeah.
You like Milo?
Yeah, sure. I have a question for him.
Right.
Milo's a good dude.
He's very sweet.
He's adorable.
I love him so much. I just want to give him a hug. He might be a Dragonborn. He looks so soft.
For a dude made of really hard spiky scales, it's a big old softy.
You go softy, you know.
Kier, what are you doing right now?
Waiting.
Okay.
He's drinking
I
with
don't
me.
I don't have any other personal quests that I want to take care of, so yeah.
Me and
Yes.
Kara are up on the roof smoking a blunt.
I'm drinking with Yoga.
while you guys are drinking at the forge, Kier, you feel someone poke you on the shoulder.
Okay. I look over the other shoulder.
You see,
it wasn't me
Bastard
this
there.
time.
I see.
Damn it! You figured it out.
Ran off.
It's Bastard ran off. Yeah.
Okay.
It's Bastard and Natalie. They are. They're just in the bar. They wanted to hang out.
Sure. Hello, fellow kids.
I thought I could get you with the shoulder thing again. Natalie like smacks him on the back of the head and like gives him the look of like that only works once.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that.
You can't grift a grifter, right?
That's
Well,
true.
not more than once, anyway.
That's true. And he like moves the eye patch to the other eye that he's wearing. Anyway, back to the what were we doing?
Milo.
Milo, that's it. Bookworm's Horde.
On the way to the Bookworm's Horde, Burndry and I actually had a quick. Well, I
Before
don't
we
know if it'll be
leave,
quick, but
I'll pop over to Drake and be like, "Hey, Drake, is Drake at the Forge and Flagon?"
Drake, are you conscious?
Yeah, I'm conscious. What
Okay.
time of day is it?
Oh right, is he still drunk as fuck?
I would say it's probably 1-ish in the afternoon.
Okay,
Oh.
I kept drinking.
oh god.
Good.
He is.
You do not want to be awake for that transition.
Oof.
So I'll go find Drake and be like, "Hey, Drake, we're going over to the." Oh my god, when did you start drinking?
You can tell.
Oh boy.
Smells like a brewery in here.
Well, I mean, he does do our brewing, but
That's the joke.
I have a low charisma score. I didn't get it.
What's a charisma score?
Don't worry about that. Well, Drake, we're gonna head over to the Bookworm's Horde to see Milo. Do you want to come with us?
Nah, stay here. This is where the party's at.
I'll go with you. Just the room is spinning right now. So.
We should
Alright,
probably
yeah.
not
Do we
take
have-
him with us.
Do we have any smelling salts?
Drake?
Yep.
Can you make it to the door?
Okay. Yep, I'm getting up. And I'll walk to the door. We'll try, I guess.
Make an acrobatics check.
With disadvantage?
To walk across a room.
Those chairs are flying everywhere.
What do you have disadvantage on ability checks if he's drunk?
Oh yeah, make this
Technically
check with
poison.
disadvantage.
Oh god.
Oh
Oh my god.
Every time you're able to steady yourself on a table, and then you're like, I got it, and you fall just like 2 feet from the door.
Oh.
So close.
He, like-
I'll go over and I'll squat down. I'll just pat Drake on the back and go, "I think it's best if you probably stay here for now." Theo, would you like to go?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
If he's actually out, I'm gonna make an effort to get him into a bed. It might not be his bed. It will probably be the nearest bed, but with just a bed.
I'm gonna draw stuff on him.
Yes.
Kier, you're able to get Drake up to his room and tucked into bed. You look down at him, his sleeping, snoring face. There's a bunch of dicks drawn on his face.
As they're leaving, I'm gonna like kind of like mumble while I'm asleep and be like, "Are you back yet?"
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, we're right here. Right here with you. You just sleep it off, buddy. We'll still be here in the morning.
I'd be like, wow, that mustache looks a lot like yours, Gil.
Oh, Jesus.
I get some shaving cream and I fill his hand with it. And I tickle his nose with a feather.
We'll get to that. All right. You, Theo and Brauntree are walking to the Bookworm's Hoard.
So Theo, have you been?
You know, fine, trying to figure out this sword. The, performance at the market didn't go quite as well as I'd hoped.
Right.
Kier's flyers kind of didn't help.
If
Yeah,
if you could feel a sword like roll its eyes, that's it. That's what she does.
Yeah, she's not happy about it.
I could see when they said that they wanted to just blanket the whole town aerial style with flyers, I feel like a specific targeted approach would have been better, but you know, you cast a wide enough net, you're bound to catch some fish.
That's true. I have to admire their enthusiasm.
That's a word for it. Anyway,
Charles is just excited to have a fly speed.
You know, I'm really bad at this small talk stuff. I wanted to apologize for the other night. If you're not ready to tell me your real name, or if you wanted to keep it hidden, I know we're not, you know, that personal, but we've been with the circus for a little while, and I know you a bit better than the rest of these hooligans.
I was gonna say characters, but that works too.
Characters is pretty succinct as well, I think. But I know we're not that close, so it might have been a little forward of me, and I wanted to say that I'm sorry.
It's fine. It just caught me off guard. It's not. I mean, it's the name I was born with, but it's not my real name. I don't think. I mean, sometimes people are born one way and then they end up being another. You know?
Right. I mean, it's not. I'm of the opinion that the way you're born, where you start from, does it really matter as much if the actions that you do are really what defines you as a person?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
And we're quiet for a little bit, awkwardly, and then Theo just out of nowhere goes, actually, can I...
Man, I could have swore that the Bookworm's Hoard was like 2 minutes away. This is crazy. All right, sorry.
I was letting you guys have your moment.
No,
I'm sorry.
I mean, I want to get this one out of the way. So, can I just say something? Because you know, the circus and all of that better than everybody else. The other day, Gilgamesh, you remember, had asked me if I trusted Jarlaxle.
Right.
And if he had asked me that before we had left for Waterdeep, I would have said yes, implicitly.
Right.
And now I don't know.
I mean, I knew the man for 30 years, or the man he was supposed to be, or the man he was pretending to be, so I can commiserate with you. I felt a little betrayed.
I mean, yeah. Don't pretend you don't know what happened in Neverwinter, though.
Neverwinter?
The fight.
The fight?
When I screwed up and he yelled at me.
Well, that was you!
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was me. I didn't want to take the blame. I was embarrassed. I don't know. I'm not saying I trust Jarlaxle with my life or anything like that. That would be ridiculous. But I always trusted him to do what's right.
Right.
But now after all of that, if he's right, then what am I? He said some things.
What do you mean?
I mean, if he's right, then that makes me mediocre? Disposable? Everything I am, everything I've done has been because I trust him. But if I can't trust him, if he's wrong, where does that leave me? I'm scared. I don't know what's going on anymore. Everything was simple, and then now it's not.
That's a heavy burden you have on your shoulders there. All I can really say is that really the only person that you can trust is yourself, but if you don't open yourself up to other people, then you're gonna be alone.
If I open myself up to other people, I'm gonna be alone anyway.
Sounds like a terrible life to lead there, Theo.
Yeah, well.
Jacob seems to think not.
I don't even know. I don't know what's going on with that.
I'll tell you what's going on with that. He's a kind, loving, very awkward boy that looks like he's, never been with a person before, and he fancies you quite a bit, I think.
I don't even... Why? I don't do relationships.
Theo, I don't know how to tell you this, but you're pretty cute.
Thanks. I am sometimes. And look, here's the bookworm's horde.
Oh, what fortuitous timing!
Also, remember Jacob did punch Tally in the face.
I know!
I was just reminding Brondry that.
Oh, yeah.
Nice boy who does...
commits war crimes.
Well, that too. We'll see.
Oh!
You guys are at the Bookworm's Horde. Milo is... he doesn't seem to be in the front area. Emily is at the desk, though. She seems to be reading a book.
Fitting.
Oh!
It's like she likes to read or something.
Imagine that.
Emily, hello.
And she kind of like looks up from her book and kind of shuts it and awkwardly waves.
How are ya?
She just kind of stares at you.
Oh, all right. Is your dad in?
She nods.
Where?
She kind of scoots her chair back and just kind of walks to the back of the store.
All right, and I'll start to follow.
While they're doing that, I want to attempt to make any sort of sense of the organization in the store. Is anything organized in any, humanoid discernible way, or is it just kind of a hot mess still?
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
And Brondry, you don't have to walk far. She comes back with Milo.
Oh, right. Milo, hello.
I'm waiting for the investigation check.
Right. +0. All right.
Yeah.
11. A solid, slightly above average.
There is a system here. You're not sure what that system is.
All right, I'll just ask.
Brondry, hello. What can I do for you?
So I had a sort of I had a question for you. I wanted to see if you had noticed or seen something before, but I believe Theo had something for you as well.
Oh,
Aye, okay.
I was just looking for a couple of books. I was wondering if you had anything on, like outsiders, maybe creatures not from the, prime material plane. Maybe.
I do. Any particular creature any particular creature or type?
Do I know
plane of existence?
Do I know any of that? I'm looking for, you know what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Making I would guess you could probably discern that she's Fae.
Okay. Well, I'm sort of looking for Fae creatures.
I do have a couple books on the Feywild. I can find them for you.
That would be great.
Was there anything else?
I'm also looking for something on like Mistral.
At
Mistral.
I do have a religion book somewhere. I'll find all that I can. Brondry, but before I go back into the stacks, and he points to the chaos of the back store. What did you want me to look at for you?
I wanted to see if you'd recognized, and he kind of looks over at Theo unknowingly, cautiously for a second, before just taking out the Maker's Mark. Have you seen this around before?
He kind of looks it over. I've seen it in old history books. That's the crest of the Bright Forge clan, isn't it?
That's all I needed to know. Thank you.
Okay. I'll just go get those books.
Right.
Brondry, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Inside check.
Brondry is
there.
decidedly
I'm
not
there.
fine.
No, don't worry about it.
So Theo, he does have they're basically like field guides or encyclopedias of information about these things.
Okay.
I would say with the books that he has, you could probably get 2 questions each.
Okay.
Like you could find. Well, I guess roll me an investigation check,
+0.
and then we'll see how many questions you get.
Okay.
14.
Yeah, I'd say 2
Okay.
per, and that's like you can ask me whatever you want, and then I'll tell you what the book says.
Okay. Let me
Ooh.
double check what my questions are. Oh, there it is. Any sort of mention of Mistral's heart?
Okay.
Any mention of that at all, honestly. And then anything that I can find on the Princess of the Henge, honestly.
Okay. Now you do. Let me be clear. You get 2 questions per book.
Oh. Okay.
Wow.
What is Mistral's like? Is Mistral's heart an artifact, or is it like figuratively like the heart of Mistral the god? Or
the only mention of a heart in the lore around Mistral, just for everyone's knowledge, Mistral is the goddess of magic. She is literally magic itself. The only information you can find around her heart is a story in which Cyric, the god of madness and entropy and darkness, attempted to murder her. The story is very explicit that she was stabbed in the heart. And then the spell plague happened.
Sorry, writing down.
That's fine. If you guys don't know anything about the spell plague, it was Mistral was she was essentially wounded. Magic went haywire. It was characterized by blue fire just sweeping across the land. People were mutated. Magic went haywire. Mountains were ripped from the ground. Some places still today, there are just floating mountains in the world. Weird mutations, scars that were just looked like blue fire underneath the skin. Extra hands, extra arms, weird shit. Portals to other planes of existence.
Do I find any mention of the Princess of the Hinge or McNevin in any of those books?
You get a bunch of, essentially, the book that he gives you about the Fae is basically just a bunch of poetic entries. You get a bunch of titles. Nick Nevin is known as the Princess of the Henge. She's known as the Copper Maiden, or Lady Wicca.
Okay. But nothing about where she's from or anything like that.
Not necessarily.
Okay. Alright. Well, that is the only thing I could think of, the only resource I could think of, so.
Okay. If you still have 2 questions, if you want to think of them for later.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
So if Theo starts wrapping up, I'll go, well, Theo, I think I've got a couple more questions I'd like to ask Milo. I'll hang around here to come back in just a moment.
Sure.
Right.
I leave Broundry. At some point, I want to go ahead and invite Jacob to the opening thing.
Okay.
We don't have to. Anyway.
You send him a letter.
Yeah.
No, we
Sure.
do have to. I wanna hear that interaction.
I was just gonna send one of the kiddos. Anyway, I'll burb.
Okay. So Milo.
Aye.
What have you heard or read about that? About House Bright Forge?
Not a lot, honestly. I took an introductory course in Dwarven history.
Dwarven History 101.
Yes.
Right.
It was one of the great houses of Gauntlgrim, up in the north. But as far as I know, the house is dead. It was wiped out during an invasion of Drow, I believe, several hundred years ago.
Orcs.
Orcs? Oh.
Orcs. And Drow. And Mind Flayers. All manner of Underdark creatures.
There are still stories of the battle. Nasty stuff. But where did you find it?
I was in Neverwinter. Hawked it off of a general goods salesman who didn't know what he had.
Oh. Well, it's a
And
Great find.
House Bright Forge is well known for their craftsmanship among the dwarvish people.
I would say so.
So, for all intents and purposes, there's, at least to you, no knowledge of anyone from that house around anymore?
Not that I know of. At least not on the Sword Coast anymore. I studied at Candle Keep. They would probably have more information.
I'm very familiar with those at Candlekeep.
Oh, it's a great school.
It's a great school indeed. Sorry, Milo, I'll have to excuse myself.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much for your help, Milo. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Anytime.
And I'll turn to leave.
Did you guys invite Milo to the grand opening?
Alright, Milo, we're having the grand opening for the Forge Flagon tomorrow. Don't forget to stop by.
I will. I mean, I won't. I will stop by. I won't forget.
Thank you. Bye.
I didn't know dwarves were so emotional. I hope he's okay. Emily, what do you want for dinner? That's the last thing you hear.
Beautiful.
He's such a good dad.
I love him.
I love him too.
Alright.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is it time for handful of shaving cream and a nose tickle yet?
Close. On the way back, Brondry, on your way back, you see Daniel and Oliver come out of D&D. They are
which
heading.
one is Oliver?
The wizard.
The little wizard kid.
Oh, the kid. Yeah.
Oh, the portly
The fat one.
Mm-hmm.
The pudgy
Right.
one. Yep.
Jenkins.
They are walking towards the Forge Flagon, and they meet you in the road. Hey, yo, Brundry.
Aye? Are you Prime?
He has his goggles. Yes.
Alright. What can I do you for?
Well, I need some help.
Oh, you're serious?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, he has his arm in his arm.
Oh,
Like his arm is off.
Like
Yeah, his
this?
arm is off.
Oh, like, okay, he's holding his arm.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
it's
his mechanical arm.
Yeah.
God.
speaking of Mrs. Ned,
Yeah, Miss Nesbitt. I was teaching Oliver here the intricacies of what it is to be an artificer, and I fucked my arm up, and I need a second hand.
Don't you have 3 second hands?
They can't. They're useless for this. They're good at selling. They're not good at the making.
Right. Alright. I got to say there, Daniel, I'm a little hesitant. Our first meeting was not pleasant.
I can be a dick sometimes. I apologize
That's
for
all I needed to hear. Thanks, Daniel. I'll work on it right away. I'm actually really excited. Looks like a really intricate piece of work. Tell me all about it.
Actually, did you take his arm from you? Arm from him?
I took it and I'm like dragging him back to his own shop.
Okay. All right. Do you want him to tell you the story of how he lost his arm?
Oh, yes, please.
Does it? Okay. So, several years ago, the Underdark was overtaken by swarms of demons. You guys played Out of the Abyss. He was in that campaign. He was facing a servant of Zugtamoy, the Lady of Spores, and his face got infected by a bunch of demon fungus, and it essentially like ate half like the right portion of his body, left portion, whatever portion the arm is on. By the time he was revived, the fungus had eaten his entire hand and his entire arm, and he had to amputate it.
Ooh.
But now he has a sweet new mechanical
Mechano arm
with a knife in the wrist.
Who made this for you? Did you make it?
Yeah, I did.
With one arm.
I had a friend who helped, but it was my design.
All right.
And you can see like the parts of the mechanism that hold the arm, like part of the mechanism that controls the arm's articulation has been taken apart, and kind of bent in such a way that he can't get it with just one arm.
Right.
If that makes sense.
All right. It's is it like super finely made? Is it really intricate?
Yes.
It's very well made, Daniel. I'm impressed.
I pride myself in my artifice.
As do I. Let's get started. I'll start working on it. Try to have it done before the end of the night to go back to the Forge Flagon.
If you want to roll with advantage, I just need a tinker tools check to put everything back together.
I hope he has some because I don't have those yet. They're very expensive.
No, he does. If you went back to his shop, he's got all the tools you guys need.
21 and 11.
21 will do it. You can see as you put all of as you put the mechanism back together, all of the arcane crystals inside the thing kind of flare back up, and the arm kind of like twitches and does the finger thing where
I'm sorry, the what now?
Sorry, the board finger like wrapping on the table.
Sorry.
Oliver kind of pops up. Daniel Brodry, could you guys teach me how to do that? It's really cool.
Daniel?
I mean, yeah, kid. Do you want to do like the more intricate stuff that I do, or do you want to like, bang on some metal like Brondry does?
I'm sorry, Daniel. Bang on some metal?
You know what I mean.
I like overturn a screw in his arm real fast to where it makes just a little bit of a cracking noise.
As you twist that part, the hand kind of flies up and smacks him in the face. Yeah, I probably deserve that one.
I'll like
puts his hand down.
loosen it up again just a little bit.
Goes back to normal. Well, if Brondry's up for it, you could do both.
I wouldn't mind. Seems my time is very split nowadays, but I'll see what I can do.
I could be an apprentice? That sounds so cool.
Oh, I'd love to do that.
I saw your face on stream. I don't think you feel like you want to do that.
No, I just love his little lisp. It's hilarious.
Thanks. Where do you set up shop, Brondry? I could start tomorrow.
Tomorrow we've got the opening to the tavern happening, so I probably won't be doing a lot of foraging. But right now I'm working out of the Steam and Steel with the wonderful gentleman Embrick and Ovi.
I like these guys.
They're very sweet gentlemen, aren't they?
Yes. Oh, I can't wait until I tell the Nat and Beth that I'm gonna be a Forge Master. It's gonna be great. And then he gets all excited and jumps up and down.
Right. Oh, I'm sure you'll do great.
He seems very enthused.
Oh, I'm very excited for you.
You should have sent him to me.
I look over towards Daniel and I just go,
I don't know what face you made. Oh, that one. Got it. Daniel's like, here, you spend Oliver, let's do this. We'll teach you all that we know about magic and stuff. You could spend a day with me, and then you could spend a day with Brundry. How about that? And Daniel kind of like winks at you.
right. That sounds great. I'm gonna roll an insight to try to figure out what that wink meant. My insight is a 0. Ha ha ha. 11.
He's essentially like, we'll split up dealing with this kid. You don't have to deal with him all the time.
Ah, right. Got it. Yes. Great. Yes. Ah, sounds like a great idea. Yeah. Cool. No doubt.
I'll see you in a couple days, Brundry. And he gives you a little hug.
Oh. I'll just pat him on his little head. Give him a big ol' hug.
And then he runs off.
Never mind. I'm excited again.
Daniel's like, he's a good kid. Real enthusiastic, but...
Very enthusiastic. Tell me I just bang on metal again, this hand's going up your ass.
That's fair.
Thank you, and I'll start working on it again.
At a certain point, you do pop the blade out of his wrist. Don't put that part in my butt. I'd appreciate it.
Then we have an agreement.
Does anyone want to invite Daniel to our grand opening tomorrow?
No, I don't.
I'm not actually there.
Oh.
But do the simulacrums, like, eat and drink and stuff? Because if they do, like...
I don't think they do.
Oh.
I guess...
They can.
I guess while I'm, like, tinkering up...
That could be some...
Tinkering
comedy.
up his arm, I'm like... I mentioned the opening, but didn't invite him to it. So if he says something about it, I'll go, oh yeah, you can come, but... Or like, oh yeah, you should come, but if he doesn't, I'm just like, man, you did a number on this arm, huh?
He does mention that about the tavern. Oh, it's opening. I didn't know that.
Oh, right, it is. Tomorrow, actually.
Oh. Kind of nudges you.
I start tightening the thing again, the hand again. I go, would you like to come to the grand opening, Daniel?
I'd love to, actually.
Great. I'm very excited to have you over. Don't be a dick to my customers.
Brundry, I'm not a dick all the time, I promise.
Are you sure?
Yes, I just put my foot in my mouth sometimes.
You leave your kinks at home, and you can come to the opening.
I'll leave the snake here. How about that? Bellatrix like slithers from upstairs down the stairs,
Oh, I forgot
eyes
she
you a
was
little bit.
huge.
Right. I would love to have you over, Daniel, and also Daniel, and I don't know about bringing Daniel. You know, I don't have a good feel about him. You know.
We come as a set, dude. You gotta take all four of us, or you don't.
Oh, fine. Daniel, and Daniel can all come to the... I almost said Daniel again. The grand opening.
The simulacrum, like, all high five each other like, yeah, let's get wasted.
Oh, Moradin's ballsack. Oh, God. All right.
Don't worry. They can't get drunk. It's fine. They just think they can. They're not really smart. It's fine.
That's fine. All right. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Daniel, and Daniel can all come to the Daniel.
Yeah.
I literally almost said that.
Did we invite all the Daniels or just the main one?
All the Daniels.
Yeah.
Good.
Daniel, and Daniel can come to the dance.
God.
All right. So, you guys are at the Forge Flagon. You spent the day advertising, inviting people. Did you invite everybody on the block?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, everyone's going to be there. Bonnabelle says that she will not be drinking, but she will be there to celebrate.
Just come for me. It's fine. I'm gonna put on
Wait.
a show. It's great.
Who does say that?
Bonnabelle, the old paladin.
Grandma Candy.
The one that, yeah, Grandma
Oh,
Candy Shop.
okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bonnabelle. I'm going to put that in now, so I don't forget again.
You know, being a paladin.
Right. Don't seduce my grandma. Right. I remember
Yeah,
that.
do not seduce my paladin candy grandma. Is there anything that you guys would like to do before you go to bed?
I show everyone the brand new sign that I just made.
Broderick shows you guys this beautifully handmade sign for the Forge Flagon.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yay. It feels like we're almost official now.
What do you guys think?
I think I need to buy a lot of drugs. I'm freaking
Am I
out.
conscious?
At this point, yes. You wish you were not, though.
Okay, got it.
So I'm looking at my character sheet right now, and I've spent a lot of my gold on just a lot of dumb random shit like alcohol.
Yep.
And okay, so we have this big grand opening, and I'm still freaking out about it.
Mhm.
So I want to go try to buy as many drugs as I can. Just
Okay.
like I want to start a little collection. I want to go nuts. I want to build like as much of a stockpile
Of just
just
a
in
list
case I
of
need it.
drugs.
In case I need to leave town and go on a bender.
Oh
if this
my
doesn't go over
God.
well.
Okay.
This is my backup
Um,
plan. Is to
With your criminal contact, I would say you could probably get. How much gold do you have?
Let's see. To be honest, that's a really good question. I'm not 100% sure. It says, like, I've got written down minus 15, which I think means that I've spent 15,
Mm-hmm.
so 85. But we've also, like, a month has gone by, and we've been, buying things for the tavern. And
Yeah.
I'm assuming I needed to, like, buy food and stuff, so
I would
Not
say
really
at
sure
this
what I'm
point
at.
you probably have like 50 gold,
50 gold. I will buy 50 gold worth of drugs.
but through your
Just a
criminal
random
contact,
various assortment. Uppers,
Yep.
downers, psychedelics. Yeah.
through your criminal contact, you were able to buy 50 gold worth of drugs.
Perfect.
I would like 50 drug, please.
I would like 50 marijuana, please.
Rename the title of the stream Fear and Loathing in Waterdeep.
Oh, God.
Perfect.
And then, the next day I will do the same shit where I freak out about how I look and how the tavern looks and how nothing's in its right place. These mises are not in floss.
I don't know what that
etc.
is.
It's a kitchen thing.
Gotcha. Throughout the day, most on your opening day, most of the residents of Trollskull Alley spend their day there. Daniel is not a dick. He actually is pretty social with everyone. Like he floats between people. Like Daniel Prime. The other Daniels are doing their own thing with all the alcohol. They think they can get drunk.
As long
Can
as
they?
they pay for it.
No, they cannot.
They cannot pay for it, or they cannot get drunk.
They cannot get drunk.
But Daniel does pay for it.
Oh yeah, no, he pays for it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Is there anything that you guys would like to do while the neighborhood is here? That's
I mean, I'm going to play. Oh, I do actually. At some point when there's like a lull, I'm like taking a break from performing because I'm performing like pretty much the whole time. I go over to Jacob and I sit across like the table from him, or if he's at the bar, I stand across the bar from him, and I'm like, Jacob, do you want to see a card trick?
Sure. And he is sticking to the bar.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Draxel shows up.
This guy.
He's disguised as his forget me human face.
I
but he
remember
does.
that face.
He does. Sorry, keep going.
I was gonna say, I sort of like pointedly like kind of avoid him, but I keep like, I'm constantly just watching, like really self-consciously. Like really self-consciously because, you know.
Yeah.
I'm convinced he's judging every single thing I do all the time.
Gotcha.
Is Drake conscious for the opening?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I don't necessarily have to help him bartend.
No.
He's looking a little queasy though.
He's good.
My shades somehow look darker.
You okay there, buddy? You're kind of green. You're as green as I am.
Oh God, really?
I mean, yeah, I hold up my arm next to his.
How green am I compared?
You're not at all. I mean, you're a little pale because you're like incredibly dehydrated, but you know you're not green.
Can I roll a persuasion check on him to try to convince him?
Sure.
I'm not gonna do the trick specifically.
Okay.
But what I do is, and I didn't do this for anybody else, I hand my entire deck of cards over to Jacob, and it's the ratty, you know, crappy deck. When he reaches for it, I keep a hold of it and I give him a look, like a serious look. It is probably the most serious look I have ever given him. And I say, I don't usually let people handle this card deck, so please be careful with it. And then I let it go. Cut the deck for me, hand me the extra cards, and then out of the half that you have, pick a card.
Just any card?
Any card.
Okay.
Don't tell me what it is, don't show me, just draw it.
Okay. I have to go find all of the things.
You're fine. And basically, he picks a card, and then puts it back in the half of the deck. I like deal the cards out into 3 piles, and basically tell him to find his card. Like, don't look for the card, but just like guess where you think your card is. And I do that 3 times, and each time he like finds it. I still don't know what card it is, but at the end, I start just shuffling through the cards. I stop on his card and say, "Was this one your card?" That was a bad description, but I don't want to. Anyway, and now what's the card?
Joker.
Just the Joker?
Oof.
Don't like that.
So I would like to, first of all, go up to Drake. Drake,
the kids are here, by the way. Also,
Okay.
Well, yeah. This is our grand opening.
I'm
right?
giving them shots.
Absolutely not.
Bastard
Make him
ran
go to-
off. He's gone. He's drunk.
God.
Pickpocketing people.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brundry, what were we gonna do with Drake?
Anything he'll. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Drake, you got any of your darker beer? I could try.
Yes. Yeah. I made some last. No, I did. I was fucked up. I thought I made some last night, but I didn't.
Drake, you're looking around for your darker beer, and you could swear that you didn't make any last night, but you do find some behind the bar.
Oh yeah. I made this some other time.
ice cold.
Yeah.
Right. I'll take a little sip. How's it taste?
Dark.
It tastes dark. It tastes like dark beer. It's very chewy.
Oh,
I didn't know that dark had a flavor, but this is
Yeah.
it.
it's like a roasted nut
Right.
or.
That's why I call it dark beer, because there's no other descriptor.
It's a toasty. You can
I-
pick out
how-
notes of coffee, I think, in there. Some chocolate, nuts, that kind
Dirt.
of stuff. Earth.
I'm picking up notes of absence of space and matter. It's just
Wow.
dark. This is quite the sensation. Wow.
Plot twist, it's coffee.
This is
Tears
really
of
good,
my
Drake.
soul. Oh yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you.
Is anybody asking for the darker beer?
Not in particular. Mostly because you didn't think you had any, and you didn't
That's fair.
offer it.
Yeah.
I mean, if we know we have it, since it's the middle of winter, I feel, I'll be going around table to table asking how everybody's doing, trying to schmooze, make sure they're having a good time. I'll make a couple of recommendations. I'll say we have this really great stout that'll warm you up if you need it.
The hef is
I'll try to sell it.
phenomenal.
I'll suggestively sell it.
Duncan actually requests the darker beer. Occasionally, you guys hear the maniacal cackling of Snarf in the back as he's making food.
Good. That's how
That's
we know
boy
he's doing
Snarf.
his job.
And everyone seems to be enjoying the food. No one's getting food poisoning.
And so as I'm food running, I just want to do quality and consistency checks. Are the dishes at least coming out the same every time?
Oh, whew.
That's what I was worried about with him.
No. If you guys told him to follow the list, and he is following the list.
This is going so much smoother than I thought it was going to.
I go back there and I make sure he's using chicken and beef and pork and not people.
Or roadkill.
Yeah.
Rats from the basement.
Rats from the basement. Yeah. No, he is. The kitchen is just it's just a mess. There's flour everywhere. There's viscera all over the walls. There's just bones everywhere as he's ripping apart these animals to make his food. It's actually quite disturbing to watch him cook.
My gosh.
This
It's beautiful.
Kier's
Like an artist's tapestry. Snarf.
philosophy. Oh, god damn it! Sorry.
No, I'm just gonna interrupt you literally every time. I'm gonna pause and wait for you to talk.
Sorry, Kier, go for it.
I was just gonna say Kier's philosophy regarding Snarf is don't inspect it too closely if you like what's coming out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
mhm,
Yeah, don't
mhm.
just
Don't ask any questions.
Yeah, just don't ask what's in the food.
How's
It'll be
Kara doing?
Car's doing okay. It took her a little while to get used to the speed of everything, and she seemed a little out of her element, mostly because no one's throwing a bar fight.
Does she say
So
that?
Give it time.
yes, she does.
I mean, if you
mo-
want to fight, we could spar. Make it a little liven this place up a bit. What you think, everybody? It's been a
No.
long time since my last bar fight.
I'm okay, Brondry. Thanks though.
All right.
He's so disappointed.
20 minutes later, Kier will go up and sock him in the face.
Fight!
Do you really?
Snarf comes out of the kitchen with a shank he's carved from.
Is this actually happening?
No, it is not.
Okay.
The DM will put his foot down. There will be no bar fights in the Forge
No
Flagon.
sucker punching
Darn.
to death. On opening day.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
opening day between players, there will not be a bar fight.
We're setting a precedent.
Forges and fights.
Oh, fights and flagons. Oh, that sounds like a
Fights and
great bar.
flagons.
Man, beers and bloodshed.
So,
Ooh.
There's
You
your
know-
scream name, god damn it.
actually, that's not bad, and I'm writing that down.
Fucking. Alright,
good.
there you go.
Theo does not drink very much. He will sip every once in a while, but normally. So he's been drinking a little heavier than usual, and he definitely gets himself quite tipsy.
Okay.
Just sharing.
How's Jacob? Is he keeping up with you, or is he surpassed you, or is he not
I sure
drinking?
hope he's not trying to keep up with me.
No, he's he's
Turnabout.
having a good time. He's not trying to get drunk. If anyone pays particular attention, he's probably had 2 or 3 things of ale over the course of the night. Flagons.
Is,
Flagons.
oh, what's her name? Their name.
Fala.
Fala. Is
Fala?
Fala there?
Yeah, she is. She has
Ooh.
requested something light.
I'll order 2 flights of Hefkir Hardy. 2 pints of Hefkir
2
Hardy.
pints.
I love the idea of a whole flight of just the same beer.
Yeah.
We only have 3 different kinds of beer. We could do a flight.
That's true.
Yeah.
2
Do you bring
pints.
Do you bring the pints over to Fala?
Yeah, since I'm not having to do much, I'm just gonna bring 2 pints of Hefkir Hardy. 1 for Fala, 1 for me. Fala, I'm glad you could make it.
I wouldn't miss it for the world. At this point, you can see that Daisy is there at the table with her. Noticeably
Daisy.
more drunk than Fala is.
Right. Bronry tears up a little bit after Fala says they won't miss it for the world. You have no idea how happy it makes me to hear that. Have you tried my beer yet?
No, I prefer wine actually, but I'll try anything once.
Well, it's very dwarvish. I'll just say that right now. So if you don't like dwarvish cuisine or ale, you don't have to try it. But I brought you one anyway. Take a little sippy doodlekins for ya.
She takes a sip. It's not usually my thing, but it is good.
I'm sorry, I crave validation.
That's fine. Daisy's like, hey, I can't do a southern accent right now.
You're from Missouri, what?
I know, right? Well,
Oh.
Go.
There you
Oh,
go. Yeah.
Brondry, I just love your beer. It's so good.
Well, I mean, if Bola doesn't want the rest of her, there's... Fuck, I'm sorry, I'm drunk. You can have
It's okay.
that one.
Fala hands Daisy her beer. She chugs it, downs it.
All right! And I, clink mugs with her.
I'm
That's
gonna
what
go
I'm
hang
talking
out.
about.
It's so good.
Oh, glad to hear it. I've worked very hard on this old family recipe. Very old family recipe.
Daisy kind of nudges Fala. Older than Fala? Fala blushes.
Remind me how old you are, Fala.
You kind of lose count after the 300 years.
Then I'd say probably yeah. It's pretty fucking old. Generations. Centuries old. It's very old beer. Well, the beer isn't old. So it's new. We brewed it recently. It's very. And he just kind of stammers for a little bit. He's a little drunk.
I come over to the table and I'm just like, it's a new beer inspired by an old style brewmaster, Brundry Hefkier. You know, your own personal recipe. We're all really proud of it. You having a good time? Everybody having a good time? Gilgamesh.
Bless your heart, Gilgamesh. I'm just having a wonderful time.
I'm so glad you came.
I am too.
Man, I can't wait until we can have all the flowers and get the patio all set up. Spring is going to be...
I forgot about that. You know, I could probably do it now, but then
no, don't trouble yourself.
All the flowers would die.
Whenever you're ready,
and that makes me sad.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't want that. But I've got, I'm just a little personal thing. I'm working on growing some stuff up in the attic. I make my own.
Gilgamesh, are you growing weed up there?
Well, among other things, yes.
Oh, okay.
Why? Do you want some?
Not right now. I don't like to mix intoxicants.
No, I understand. Come by anytime you want to, though.
I'll do that, actually.
Yeah. I like that. Like Gilgamesh is going to be the whole block's weed dealer now.
Hell yeah.
The Daniels will be one of your best customers.
I figured.
The dudes that can't get high, yeah.
No. The simulacrums cannot get high.
Fuck.
Daniel can get high, just not the simulacrums.
Bonnie, whenever you're ready to get started on landscaping out there, put me to work. I'll build walls. I'll dig holes. I'm excited.
Daisy.
It's gonna be
my name's Daisy, but yeah, Daisy, I'll do that.
Yeah, my bad.
That's fine.
Daisy.
If you want candy, go see Bonnabelle.
That's right.
Theo, do you take requests?
Depends on the request.
Play Wonderwall.
No.
All the Daniels simultaneously all shout, "Freebird!"
Fuck you! I do my own thing.
Okay.
I roll me a performance check. I want to see if I mastered this sword or not.
Here we go.
+5.
Boppy boopy.
Yay!
Oh, good.
I'm a little intoxicated, but I'm amazing.
Your performance brings me to tears.
The performance out in the street was the first time that Zephyr has been in a crowd in about 100 years. But being in the Forge Flagon is more comforting to her, and she's much more at home here. So she gives a much better performance.
Yay!
And also, it's not just her.
Right.
Theo gives us. I can't remember how Theo tell stories. Do you tell stories? You don't say.
No, I play violin's my favorite instrument.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
I'd imagine that I'm playing violin and she's doing her thing.
Mm-hmm. No words, but it's keep going.
I also can play flute and lute, and there's another instrument, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. Anyway, bards.
Drums, maybe? I don't remember.
At some point in the evening, Kira's gonna go up to Theo and say, like, "Do you know any shanties or rigs, like reels, like
Yes.
digs?" Yes.
Yes. And I play one. I actually was going to come up with like my own playlist, but I only came up with like 2 songs. But yes.
Yes.
It's surprisingly, you don't find a lot of flute and violin duets.
Yeah, that's a
Not
lot on
common.
the same end of the register there.
Kier, do you as Theo's playing this this shanty, Natalie comes up and asks or mimes for a dance.
Aw.
She can't talk.
I'd be flattered. Yeah.
She bows.
Does
Aw.
she take the lead?
She can if she needs to.
Well, we'll see how good Kier is at dancing.
Just roll me a performance check.
Sure, no problem. That's not a negative somehow. Come on. There we go.
Oh,
That's not
Inkar,
bad.
do you have a picture of the tavern I can put up?
I do. Do you want like just the what it looks like from the outside?
There's a pinned image in the Discord, or we could go to the map.
I should just take a screenshot of the build I have in Minecraft with really good texture packs and a shader.
We need like official art of the interior of the tap room. That would be wonderful.
That's the outside.
There we go.
That works.
Just covered in snow.
Yeah.
Right.
Beautiful.
As the night runs down, Kier, I believe, who has the highest passive perception?
Kier.
Not me.
I believe it is Kier.
With
Kier, you hear a light tapping on the window next to you.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna look at it.
There is a origami bird just poking at the window.
What kind of bird?
It just looks like an origami
Okay.
bird, just like a bird made of
crane.
paper.
Yeah.
It's more like a finch.
Oh, okay.
You know what I
That's
mean?
still cute.
Yeah.
Does this window open?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I'm gonna let it in.
It does. It hops across the windowsill and onto the table that you are sitting at.
All right.
Oh,
It
you cut out.
unfolds into a letter.
Okay. Is it in a language I can read?
It is in common.
Oh, I'm gonna read the first two lines to see if it's for me or for somebody else.
It is addressed to basically the owners of the Waystone Inn.
Okay.
Mostly
I'm not gonna
'cause-
bug him. I'm just gonna read it.
Yeah. This was written before, the person who wrote this doesn't know the name has changed.
Right.
Rowan tells us that you are a good bet. He bought you tickets to the opera tomorrow night at the Light Singer Theater in the Sea Ward. If you are interested, meet Mert at intermission. Private box C. Formal attire is required for attendance.
Is that MERTZ? Mertz?
MIRT.
Mert. Gotcha.
Mert.
Okay, so opera at the what?
Light
Theater?
Singer Theater.
Rowan said we were a good bet.
Private box C.
Formal attire required.
There's no signature,
Okay.
but there is there's a little stylized harp in the corner. Kind of looks like it's like they took a crescent moon and turned it into a harp.
Yeah. Did we see any of that emblemology in Rowan's home when we were there?
I would say yes.
Okay.
That's
that
just the
symbol-
Harper symbol, right?
It is
Yeah.
the Harper symbol.
Yeah.
That symbol is also on the waystone in the front, or on the that's in front of the tavern. If you
Oh.
remember the
Yeah.
piece-
The Waystone, the big ass rock. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry, what was the name? Mertz?
Mert. MIRT.
MIRT, sorry.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yay. Oh, when was this?
Tomorrow night.
Oh,
How many tickets?
It has tickets for all of you.
Ooh.
okay. All right. I assume Kier would tell us about that later.
Yeah. After.
At this point, a lot of the people are starting to head home.
Yeah,
Okay.
like during cleanup and closeout, when we're collecting linens and shit, I would bring it up when it's just us.
I'm not really an opera kind of guy.
Oh,
I'm
the
not sure.
opera!
I
Oh,
don't think I own formal attire.
I haven't been to an opera in ages.
What is opera?
They just said in opera. He doesn't say what performance.
No, I
Um,
meant, what is an opera?
Oh,
You've
Oh.
never been to an opera, Drake.
it's like
I've never been
It's
either.
like
I'm excited.
a show with people pretending to be like historical figures and characters and a story and music. and
Basically,
singing.
Yeah, it's like a play, but when a guy gets stabbed, he doesn't like fight. He just sings about it. It doesn't make any
it's-
sense.
It's beautiful and wonderful. Oh, it's so great. I'm so excited. Do we know what play or what opera?
Actually, you do.
Oh,
It says so on the ticket.
Lava Limb.
Oh,
Oh.
on the tickets, of course.
Yep. The Fall of Tiamat.
ooh. Would
Okay.
I have heard of this opera before?
Roll me a history check.
Hell yeah, baby. I'm good at those.
Are you good at those?
I am good at those. I'm gonna roll a fucking natural one. You just watch.
Drink it.
Well done.
Yep.
Well, I know about Tiamat. This actually piques my interest a little bit because I know about dragons and how they just kind of eat goblins and use them as like food and slaves.
Yep. Chattel, literal chattel slavery.
Yeah, I'll give it a
Brooke-
chance. But I'm sorry.
Roll to see if you know the play.
I will.
Roger, you're
later.
not even sure who Tiamat is.
That's fine. I'm just a slut for opera.
Oh shit.
Brundry's an old gay. He loves operas.
That's valid. As the night is winding down, I ask Jacob if he wants to stay over.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Are you sure?
Oh, Gilgamesh,
Sure,
you're here.
Jacob?
Yeah. All
All
Where am
right,
I gonna-
sleep over.
where- am I taking a spare? I don't want to sleep with Gilgamesh.
We have the
I
secret
meant-
room.
Jacob, I met with me.
Oh. And he like blushes. Turns that weird purple color. Would you guys like to attend an opera?
I will.
Yes.
I'm gonna be high.
I don't have any good clothes, so I have to go get some.
Just to be totally clear, Jacob and I bone, right?
If Theo is up for that, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You bet each other.
Perfect. That's all
Does
I
the
wanted
whole
to know.
house here?
Theo, roll a performance check.
Oh my.
Yes. Oh. What is that? A +5?
Well, hold on.
Oh, shit.
Roll with advantage because Jacob's helping.
Oh.
Taking the health action.
It's always nice to have a partner that actually helps in bed. I've had a few that did fucking pillow princes. Am I right, chat? Wait. Theo's sloppy drunk. Would it be disadvantage and
He's not
cancels out?
sloppy drunk.
No,
He's
they're
just-
not. Neither of them are sloppy
Yeah.
drunk.
All right, advantage.
He
Here we
needed a
go.
little liquid courage.
Okay.
16, 19.
Better.
That's not great for me.
Well.
For me.
You
yeah.
I'm
both of you
pretty
have a
sure you're
wonderful time.
Jacob's first time, so I think it's all right.
Yep. Both of you have a wonderful night.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Where are you related to me in the floor plan?
Um,
Here, I am really, really close to you, unfortunately.
Oh,
I would say
uh,
anybody on the second floor.
I'm on the
Sorry,
I'm on
third.
the third floor.
Well, if you're on the third floor, like just everyone hears you. It echoes.
Please.
I do want to flavor that Theo's room is covered in tapestries, so it probably muffles the sound at least a little bit.
I would say if you're on the first floor, you can't hear it. But if you're on the second floor, you hear the muffled sounds of
Okay.
copulation.
Kier is technically not
On the 4th floor, yeah.
Yes.
So,
Kier,
However, you share a door.
If you're in the tower, I would say the wind would probably knock out a lot of it.
oh, thank you. I just want to sleep. I just want to have a night of rest.
All right. So
I mean-
This is why I play
You're
D&D,
up
everybody.
on the
Hell
roof, like,
yeah.
far away from this, like getting high.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
It's-
pretending
it's-
this isn't
So
happening.
you and I, we're hotboxing in my little loft up there.
Perfect. We do that every night, don't we?
It is the only
night
way
nap.
I can get to sleep.
Yeah.
That's
In
fine.
this
I just
chaos.
nursed. I
Fucking
just nursed a
twats.
bottle of wine.
I want to go hang out with Drake since no one else is available for
Dude, come get high with
chats.
us.
No, I can't.
Try
Drake
and
is
try
as
and
you're
unlock
nursing-
Drake's tragic backstory.
Exactly.
Drake, as you're nursing this bottle of wine, the level doesn't seem to be going down.
The level?
Like the level of the wine doesn't seem to be going down. And then the dwarf shows up.
In the other room.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you see
fucking
me,
God,
like, in my
Jesus
bed.
Christ.
You see me in my bed, and I'm just like pouring a little wine out. Like, is this infinite?
Oh, hi, Drake.
Ah!
As he's pouring wine onto the floor.
I was just pouring one out for
The homies.
what?
Right.
Did you want some?
Let's see. How much have I had already? I'm feeling pretty tipsy, so yes, I would love some. I pull a. No, I can't use my bag of holding. I pull a taker out of my regular backpack.
Oh, please do not.
God, no.
The last thing we need right now.
I wanted
Or
to
the
say
first thing.
we had 2 weeks of downtime. A week is 10 days in this world. That's 20 days. In 16 days, the bag of holding is at capacity filled with mayonnaise.
Oh my God.
I hate it.
I also hate it.
No, you don't. Don't even
I don't.
pretend.
I don't. Unlocking the tragic backstory.
Yes.
We'll need some more side quests for that, but I'll start pouring him wine.
That's fine.
Great.
It's like behind a paywall. Sorry.
What kind of wine is this?
Just the first one I could find. Is it actually like infinite? Like when I poured it out on the floor, did it stay at the same level? still?
It's basically like the ghost is helping you out.
Oh,
No, this bottle is not infinite, but it will keep flowing as long as you're drinking from it.
okay. I'll just say it's like a dark, like a red wine. Sorry,
Right.
everything's dark.
I love red
like my
wines.
soul.
Oh, you've got great taste, Drake.
Thanks. It's kind of just the first one I saw, so
Well, luck could also be a factor.
I mean, yeah, that's probably why I'm still alive.
Luck, you see.
Yeah, I mean, statistically, I probably should have died by now. I mean,
Are you
Maybe
are you
you-
just like chilling in your room, like on your bed?
yeah.
All right.
I was
I'm,
literally like pouring it over like the side of my bed.
I'm gonna hop up on there for you. It takes me a little bit because I'm a little stumpy little dwarf. So, how'd your first night at the Forge Flagon go?
Oh, like the first time that, like, since we're open, or just?
Yeah. You're a bard. I guess a little bit of both. So, your first time bartending for opening night, and I guess when you first got here.
Well, bartending wasn't too bad. I mean, we didn't get any bar fights. I was expecting that.
I was a little disappointed we didn't get one.
I know, right? It's like something wouldn't let us.
Right. It's like I could feel Kier just boiling with rage, like he wanted to just soak me in the face, but there was some sort of force just keeping us up. I don't know.
Yeah,
The bard ghost can cast calm emotions, right?
Yes, he can.
There we go. That's the in-story lore reason.
But as for my first night here, I don't know. It was a bit weird because I was just like, I need a job, and then you're like, okay, you can sleep here, and then I guess I'm a partner now. But yeah, I mean, you guys weren't as thorough for me as you were the new people, but I guess you were desperate for more people.
It's a little bit of desperation, yeah, and a lot of bit of desperation. So,
I mean, that's why I'm here. So,
right.
I guess.
But I mean, you've been a great fit so far, I'd say.
I mean, I haven't made much of I tried to make a contribution by going to local bars, but I just annoyed people and I got pissed drunk. So that's my contribution so far.
That's a fucking mood there, Drake. I'll fucking drink to that. He'll reach his flagon out for a toast sort of thing.
And he just kind of like starts drinking it from the bottle.
If you don't mind me asking, Drake, where'd you come from?
I mean, place I was born, I couldn't tell you. It's a bit hazy. Childhood, early adulthood. I actually don't even know how old I am, to be honest.
Really?
But yeah. But as far as where I'm initially, like where I'm from recent memory, where I've stayed most recently, would be Elterel. Elterel, yeah. And I kind of point over the newspaper that was from like 2 weeks ago almost.
Yeah.
It's like...
Do I know anything about Elturel?
Roll history checks for me.
History check!
History. Home of the...
11.
Yes.
Is it average knowledge?
It is average knowledge. You don't know any... You've never been there. You've heard that it's a pretty... religious city. It serves as the capital of it's basically a city-state at this point. Elturel controls the surrounding area for a couple miles. There's a kingdom name for it, but I don't remember what it is.
Elturgard.
Yes, Elturgard. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like a theocracy.
Okay.
Are
you? Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. The church most prominent is Orden, the Platinum Dragon.
Are you, Drake? Are you religious?
Not at all.
Ah.
I wouldn't really. I mean, I wouldn't. I call it my home in the fact that I lived there for a period of time, but I don't know. I haven't really found kind of a home yet.
Well, hopefully we can find a home within our little group here.
I mean, it's promising as long as we all die from flying bone demon things.
That's fucking true. That's fucking true.
I mean, I'd rather be killed in a like battle with weird demons than die, I don't know, painting fences or something.
Cold and alone.
And bored. I just don't want to die
Orcish
bored, I guess.
incursion. While your friends and your family get cut down around you.
What?
Sorry, he zoned out there for. How about another drink?
Whose tragic backstory are we unlocking?
How's the
That's the
turntables?
question, isn't it?
Yeah, no kidding.
I will just not say anything and pour more into his flask.
His flask.
I can see if you're not religious why the reason you want to get out of that place.
I mean, that it's not necessarily the reason, but yeah.
Was there another reason?
I just needed a new start.
Insight check.
Oh my god.
Roll an insight check.
Flat D20. I am bad at judging character.
Drake,
Not bad.
roll me a check on telling half truths.
Wouldn't that be a deception check?
Yeah.
I
A half-truth is still a full lie.
would say roll me a
Wow.
roll me a persuasion check.
Beard princess, morality police over here.
Oh, God.
The first time I've rolled well, like, period.
Brundry, Drake is very hard to read. Can't really, just very like monotone. No facial expressions.
Rip. I'm sure you'll share in due time. Don't feel rushed by me. Everyone's got something, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Gonna take a couple gulps of the wine. I think I'm actually gonna turn in for tonight, if that's okay.
No, absolutely. Don't let me keep you. It's been a long night. We had a very eventful evening. You did excellent job bartending, but I have a feeling that's not where all of your talents lie.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
mean,
lightning blood?
really-
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's it's a bit weird to get used to be honest. People kind of look the other way, or run the other way more.
I mean, I've seen my share of weird shit in my day, and that's fucking badass.
I'm glad you think so, because most people just see it and run because they don't really understand. I mean, I truly don't understand quite what I am, but maybe I'll figure it out.
Well, Drake, and I sort of had this conversation with Theo earlier today, or was it yesterday? I'm a little pissed, I'm sorry.
How did you pee?
No, a dwarven phrase for being shit-faced drunk.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I just was
Right.
messing with you.
Oh, right, sorry.
My humor
my
is very dry, people say.
My wisdom and my charisma is very low, so I'm not very good at picking up on social cues.
I understand.
So, I was sort of telling Theo this the other day that it's not where you come from, but what you choose to do now that defines you. If you don't know where you came from, but you're still here, you're still deciding to do good, you're still deciding to help people out, I think that makes you a good person.
I mean, hopefully, but what about if there's people out there that I've wronged? About people that I even killed? I don't know.
I mean, everyone deserves a second chance. Everyone has an opportunity or the capacity for redemption. Anyone can change, Drake. And from what I've seen of you so far, you seem to be a good egg, Drake.
I mean, I'm still learning much about myself, so we'll see. But, yeah.
Anyway,
Drinks.
I don't want to keep you awake too long. You've had a rough day. You were pretty pissed earlier.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to avoid that, but, drinking helps a little bit in its ways. And it hurts, so, I mean, we'll see.
Right. So Brondre will start to make his way out of Drake's room and like in the doorway he's like you have a good night, Drake. Don't drink too much.
I will try.
Have a good one. I'll close the door.
You just hear, like, the sound of liquid hitting the ground.
Now, with that touching scene, Drake, let me describe the horrible nightmares you're about to have.
Oh, rip.
No, I'm sorry. That's no dreams tonight. With that, the snow is falling outside as you guys close up shop on your first week at the Forge Flagon.
Kier, listen, man. Do you ever realize how every time you think that you're woke, you just reveal like a whole new other layer of wokeness that you didn't know about? Just every time it hits me. Do you ever think about that, man?
No.
Well, dude.
Insane.
Dude.
But tell me more.
That's all I had.
Oh.
Oh, that's hilarious. And they just have that conversation for like 3 hours.
Right.
Gilgamesh
Or they
keeps
just keep
forgetting-
having it.
What's that,
Yeah,
DM?
right.
DM, what did you ask?
Oh, sorry. Gilgamesh keeps forgetting what he's talked about, so he keeps bringing up the woke thing.
Oh, all the time. Yeah.
And then Kier's too nice to say, like, yeah, I've already heard that one.
No, Gilgamesh always repeats himself. Everyone is
Oh, that's
well aware of
great.
it at this point.
Yeah. So, like, if it continues to happen, Kira's gonna start experimenting with, like, different answers. Like, the first is just kind of a non-committal, yeah, man. Like, trying to emulate the Daniels. And then
Sure.
after a little while, he's, like, just playing with it. Like, do you think we're here for a reason, and other, huge questions.
Oh man, no, I don't think we're here for a reason. I think we're just here. But like at the same time, I'm thinking about all these crazy coincidences that led us all to meet and to end up here running this tavern. Sometimes I catch myself thinking like that this might have been meant to be, and that's just a scary thought. Because
Well, I died, my
Yeah.
friend.
I'm glad you didn't.
Well, me too.
Glad you did.
But like, if I wasn't meant to be here doing this with y'all, why?
Yeah,
Why didn't I die?
exactly. I've almost died a few times too. What were we talking about?
I don't remember.
Have you ever thought about like anybody you know could be a dragon? Because they can transform into people.
Whoa!
Are you a dragon?
No.
Can I roll an
But-
insight check?
If I
You can
was,
definitely roll an insight check.
would I tell you?
Exactly. 5. I think he's a dragon.
No, he's a. Oh,
I don't
I'm like,
know.
he's a fucking dragon.
He can fly. Dragons
Yeah.
can fly.
Yeah, dragons
Oh,
can fly.
yep, you caught me. It's yep, the dead giveaway that. Also butterflies. also dragons.
So, Kier, do you have like a tragic backstory or something?
No. I'm 3 years old, mate. I grew up on the streets of Waterdeep and got hired out to, what amounted to pirates because I needed a place to work and a place to sleep. It's a tragic tale that is told by 1,000 people every day in this city.
Literally, that's like the backstory of like 50% of the city.
Yeah, no shit.
Far out. Far out.
And I want to say I appreciate your attention to if it wasn't for the captain who first took me on, I'd be in a box 2 streets down.
You're in a better place with us, man. We're among
I
friends
mean,
here.
no
Misfits
kidding.
like us. We gotta stick together. We're all each other we have. You want a spoon?
And I look at this creature who is maybe half my size.
Yep.
And
Greasy.
I'm
as
just
fuck.
like, yeah.
I just like curl up in his wing and I go to sleep.
Aww.
That's
Aw,
so like if you
buddy.
start to do that, I'm not gonna stop you. Like,
It's just so comfy.
yep. Okay.
Your feathers are so insulated.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I spend the rest of my night as a goblin blanket.
And we hear in the other room just
No. I fall asleep for the first time in like 3 weeks.
I promise
Is that
I
what
will
finally
never
made you
have him
sleep?
over again.
No,
The rhythmic.
You're like, oh.
it sounds like no, there's no nautical reference. There might have been a reference for it on the ship, but there's no nautical reference.
you never heard of rocking the boat? The motion of the ocean?
Theo's
I
definitely.
literally know what the motion of the ocean sounds like, Gil. It's not that.
It's not that.
It's that, just less moaning.
But the weed would put me to sleep, no matter
For
what.
sure. For sure.
Hang on, I've got one more thing.
Oh,
Okay.
I want to ask.
Sorry.
I want to ask Jacob about the mark of shit. I had it written down. Hang on.
Mark of
his-
shit.
The Talos.
Talos.
scar.
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. And
Uh,
I want to mention it really casually, like you don't see a whole lot of like followers of Talos around here, or something like that.
Yeah, and he kind of like unconsciously like runs his hand across the scar, and you can tell that it's his handprint.
Mm.
Yeah, I did some bad stuff in the past. I don't really like to talk about it that much. It's not something I'm real proud of.
I can relate. I was just curious. It's just rare, I think the last time I saw somebody who followed Talos was, back on the Maiden's Fair. It was years ago. We'd gotten attacked or something. They weren't even good pirates. Anyway. I was wondering.
Yeah, people I was running with weren't very nice people. Luckily, Mr. Graves gave me a job. I do much less bad things for him.
Well, that's good. We all deserve a second chance. Speaking of Mr. Graves, so I met Miss Horn the other day, and I
Yeah.
heard through the grapevine that she was taking over for Mr. Graves. What does that mean for you? Are you staying Mr. Graves' assistant, or are you going to be Miss Horn's assistant now?
Roll a persuasion check.
Ooh. 5?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
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 No, I'm gonna be his assistant still. He's just stepping down from
Sure.
the guild master to pursue some other things. You know, do his own thing for a while. But I'm basically just a glorified bodyguard.
Well, you're the cutest bodyguard I've ever met.
Oh, thanks. Also, thanks for having me over.
Sorry. You're welcome. Well,
Thanks for having me over. Someone put that in the quotes.
God.
Thanks for staying over. I don't think my roommates are gonna forgive me for that one, but I wasn't sure how to invite myself over to your place without it being weird.
We'll go to my place next time. It'll be fine.
Brundry comes in. Hey, you guys need anything? Condom? Snacks?
Oh my god.
In the morning, I would actually like to, even though
Oh my god. Sorry, yeah. Go.
Look into the camera like I'm on an episode of The Office.
My phone died. Shit.
Yep.
All right.
What would you like to do in the morning?
I would, even though I have one of my Steel Defenders up already, it's been over 2 weeks, and I would like to remake another one.
Okay.
And I will do so. I don't think anyone sees me make the new one. But this one's new name is Jairus.
Oh no.
All right.
And this is
look forward to forgetting that.
So, does Hefkir just like poof, and then you've got a new one?
I'm Hefkir.
It's Heinrich.
Sorry.
Yes. Basically, it since he's still around when I do this, he basically becomes the new one. Brundry would, not that you see any of this, Brundry would break him down and remake him.
I see. Okay.
Meredith, do you...
What?
Do you know, it's like the same process as a warlock in WoW summoning a demon when he already has a demon equipped?
Mm-hmm.
The other one just kind of poofs.
Yeah, I just wanted to know, flavor-wise, what would happen.
Agonizing detail.
Yes!
Scream.
Fizzles.
With that, we will end tonight's session.